So actually, when I was in college, when I went to college, I didn't know whether I was going to go into mathematics or into theater. So I do have a background in at least some in mathematics 40 years ago. But the way you work on the science, I mean, first you have to learn the lines. I mean, for me, you have to get the lines in your head and look up everything, like what a meson is, what a deuteron is, what the difference between U238 and U235. Look up everything. Get the lines in your head. And then at one point I could say the lines, but then I realized I had to be able to explain them. And then once I concentrated on that I was teaching it to someone else, then it got more and more clear in my head as to what I had to say and how I had to say it.
So the remarkable thing about this play is that it's the science actually is very accurately reflects the human story that's going on amidst the three characters. It's sort of a wonderful introduction to atomic physics and the uncertainty principle and all of those other sort of fascinating dimensions of this tiny little atomic world that these scientists worked on. But what's amazing about it is that you start to figure out that the ideas about the uncertainty of particles, about the way particles move inside the atom, the difficulty of knowing what a particle is going to do from one moment to the next, is actually reflected in the difficulty that we have as people understanding each other and understanding our own motivations. And so there's a really wonderful symmetry between the science and the interactions and the relationships between the characters themselves, which is really where the heart of the play lies.
So, the challenge with this play is the number of words, first of all. All the actors are on stage the whole time. There's a lot of words. So just being comfortable with the words is the major challenge. And because a lot of it is scientific, and for me, a lot of it is listening. I have to do a lot of listening, and that's not easy for an actor to do, I don't think. And I think that when I see a good actor listening, I'm always struck by that skill, because I think that you're drawn to someone. The concentration that's required for an actor to listen naturally and well, I think draws the audience to that actor. So my goal is to be a good listener and to try and to feel like I understand the science that the gentlemen are discussing. And I've tried. I've read the play maybe 30, 40 times. And it's okay if the audience doesn't understand, because the main point of the play is that it's a drama about people. And the science will go over your head, but the human drama is what captivates the audience.